This video is sponsored by Video Blocks. What is up guys, Brandon here, how you doing? I haven't had a video like this demanded in a very long time, and you guys have been asking for me to pimp the Nintendo Switch. Now this is a beautiful handheld console. I've pimped a load of Game Boys in the past, but it's time to get modern. So I'm gonna buy, well I've got them in already, I'm gonna pimp out the Nintendo Switch with a ton of awesome accessories that you guys can get your hands on in the links below from everywhere, from eBay to Amazon to Etsy. I've got some cool accessories. And this video wasn't made possible if it wasn't for our sponsor, Video Blocks. Now Video Blocks is one of the fastest growing, largest stock video libraries of over 3 million videos, After Effects and motion backgrounds. And what I primarily use it for, and a few of you may do as well if you're YouTubers or you make content, is lower thirds and titles. They have a ton of After Effects templates which you simply download, import into After Effects, change the text in the color if you're not very good at all that fancy shiz. Put it into your editing software and bam, you've got yourself a clean little title, a bit like this one that you're seeing on your screen now, which was super easy to make, and it's literally a download, change text, change color, export, and you're done. So they have tons of that and other stock video footage which you can make your stuff look fancy. So they're also giving away 7 days of Video Blocks absolutely free in the link below, or you can go to the link videoblocks.com/YouTube. So without further ado, it is time to pimp the Nintendo Switch. Let's go. So straight out of the box, your Nintendo Switch will look something like this. Pretty good, but pretty plain. Every other person that you see on the train has this kind of color combo. You know, the neon Nintendo Switch or the blacked out one. So there's one decent way of pimping out the Nintendo Switch, and that is with custom Joy-Con controllers. And I've managed to get my hands on the atomic purple transparent Joy-Cons, which look absolutely insane. And they go back to the old classic N64 controller with the transparent purple there, but this one has had a couple more features as well. So it's obviously, you can see all the technology behind it. You can see the battery packs around the back end there, and my favorite bits are actually these colored buttons, just to make it look a bit more jazzier. The originals don't have that. They've added in some custom A, B and arrow buttons, which is really nice in my opinion. So the atomic purple looks great, and if I add them on for you now, you can get a real kind of look at how they'll look on the Nintendo Switch. Pow! Take this one off, and pow! Now look at that. That is sleeky, and it just looks really, in my opinion, nerdy, but cool nerdy. So you get to see all the technology behind the Joy-Con controllers. If you come around the back here, you can see the battery packs. That looks darn fancy. So I had to get some custom controllers because they look badass, but you can get them in a ton of different other transparencies. I found these on Etsy. There is a link below. I did see some dark red ones which actually look kind of unique, and see some blue ones as well, but atomic purple for me, I just had to get hold of. Next is one of my favorite accessories here. I don't know if you probably know what this is, but this is a 3D printed cup holder for your Nintendo Switch. So when you're playing with the flip stand or you're playing on your screen, you're gonna need something to hold your Joy-Con controllers if you don't want to use the traditional grip here. So this one here, now this is 3D printed, so there's a couple of problems with it. So that one slid in pretty well, but this one is a little bit tougher. Like I actually have to give it a good push to get it all the way down, and sometimes it just doesn't want to really go all the way down, but it does come off. Give it a little push and it should go down to the bottom there. You see what I mean? And there you go. So look at that. So this is a cup holder which you could put in a beverage if you want. Check out that. So when you're playing, you can chuck in a can of Coke or a can of DP and you can start slurping on the go. Or if you're mature and over 18 or 21 in the States, chuck a beer in there. Chuck a bloody beverage in there and you can slurp that, whack it back, and you're ready to roll. So that was custom made by a guy on Etsy, 3D printed, as you can probably tell. It's got the Nintendo Switch logo there, but I thought that was really, really cool and just something I had to get my hands on. And if you're not using it as a cup holder, you can just have it on the side and use it for pens or stuff, you know. So this one is an awesome accessory that I had to get my hands on. It cost me, I think, £15, which is quite pricey, but the guy had to 3D print it, and he was even up for putting a custom logo on it as well. So no doubt you can find this on Etsy, probably in every country with someone with a 3D printer. So there you have it, an awesome cup holder for your Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. So back in the day, Game Boys had mass accessories, and the Magnifier was one of the most popular ones. And I found one which kind of fits the Nintendo Switch here. This is a pile of shit, absolutely crap. But it can come in use when need be. And it's got a cool little feature that I want to show you. So here is the magnifier itself. I have no idea what times this magnifies it, but it comes with, you can put a battery in here and it has some LED lights, right? And it's got this, it's got a little stand, pow. So if you really did want to play on the go, or on a table and you're kind of partially blind, boom, look at that. Now that, is there like a protector on here? Because that is real shitty quality. There is something on here, I swear. Oh god, but yes, check out that. So it goes from that to boom, boom. And you're probably wondering, Brandon, what the hell is this piece of rope? Well, let me explain. I don't even need it as a necklace. This is great. Yeah, top accessory. So let's quickly pimp the Nintendo Switch dock. Now in my personal opinion, this looks pretty ugly, especially on my desk or in my living room. It's just all black and looks kind of plain, to say the least. So I thought, why not pimp it? You could get a skin, you can get other things, but I think the dock sock, in my opinion, is one of the best. Not only because it makes your dock look pretty damn fancy, and these aren't exactly expensive, these dock socks. You can probably get them for a couple of quid, and I've got the Pokédex version here, which looks awesome. So popping him on will make your dock look somewhat a little bit fancier. And obviously there are tons of different versions of socks you can get out there, but not only does it make your dock look better, it actually protects your Nintendo Switch when you put it in, because there's been rumors that the dock actually scratches your screen itself. So having this nice padding and this nice fluff in there not only cleans the screen, but helps protect it from scratches and bumps when taking it in and out of your dock. So there you have a dock sock for the Nintendo Switch Pokédex version. Last but not least, to really jazz up your Switch are these, the Super Mario analog caps. And you get a set of 4 here, so you can pick and choose. And there's tons of different caps on Amazon, not just Super Mario. But these are one of my favorites because they were quite colorful, and they're gonna make your Switch make that little bit more jazzy, if you know what I mean. So we're gonna use the blue mushroom, and we're gonna use the yellow star here. And it's pretty simple what you gotta do. You just gotta massage them on. Now, one thing that I actually like about these, it's a sense of protection on your analog sticks, because after a year or so, or a lot of play, they're going to get pretty ran down, and so having these on top will actually protect your Nintendo Switch. And if you ever want to sell it, it's going to add a bit of value to your the condition of your Switch there. So just simply rotate that. Pow, we got one on here, and then the mushroom one will pop on now. There you go, so look at that. And these are only a couple of quid, and they've really jazzed up the Switch there to make it look pretty unique. It does add a bit of height on the analog sticks there, but no doubt you'll get used to that in no time at all. And they're just nice to have, and they feel great. They give you extra grip as well if you're playing Rocket League or something mental like that. So for sure, it's gonna add some nice feedback to your play. So there you have it, guys. Pimp My Nintendo Switch Episode 1. If you want to see more, definitely drop a comment below on what accessory you should think I should pick up. I need something for the back, you know? Like, I don't want to put a skin on it, but maybe like a decent case or something. So let me know in the comments below. And a big thank you to VideoBlocks for sponsoring this video. And definitely leave a comment below on what you want me to pimp next. Adios, guys. My eyes are stinging right now.